Hello everybody, it is MattManectric here, back of course with another BattleSpot singles. I believe this is episode 15, that might be wrong, pretty sure it's 15 though. And we have a brand new team because it is of course Monday. So we are with Banded Crobat, Spec Swellow, both of those were suggestions. Mega Metagross to see why it is going to, or why it's being suspect tested for Ubers. Max HP, max defense. Chestnut, Tapu Koko, and Scarf Chump, I think? You are Scarfed. Okay, cool. What's Koko? Tapunium Z. So Koko, we're actually running a physical set. Which I don't know how well it's going to work, but let's find out. So the opponent is bringing, I mean, just looking at it threats-wise, you've got to look no further than Mega Salamence in terms of threats. I think what I'm going to do is probably lead with Swellow. Because Swellow being specs, it has things like Heat Wave to deal with Celesteela. It's got, obviously, Air Slash to deal with Blaziken. We've got Boom Burst, which just does ridiculous damage to bloody everything. So, very much thinking, click Boom Burst and have some fun. So we'll lead Swellow. I'm going to have Metagross in the back because we do have Ice Punch. And if I'm going to be honest with you, I think I have to bring Garchomp because of the Scarf, just being able to come in and outspeeding the Salamence, provided... I'm pretty sure I'm Jolly. So even if the Mence does set up a D-Dance, we will still outspeed it unless it's Mega Mence, which would suck. And looking at the team, it's probably Mega Mence, but hey. We can still try. I would expect my opponent to maybe lead Greninja or Mamoswine, although I don't have too much with its weak to rock, so then bring in Mamoswine. There might not be a massive point to it, but I would most certainly expect the Greninja to lead as we lead Swellow. I actually don't know what's faster, Swellow or Greninja. Oh, he's leading Celesteela. Interesting. Okay. He's leading Celesteela. I've just moved my mic slightly further away because I'm looking at the soundbar and I don't know if it's slightly too loud. I'm not really sure. I'd be interested to see how much a Heat Wave would do, but I honestly don't think it would do that much. So I'm going to go into Metagross, expecting a Heavy Slam. We can Mega Evolve, get off a Thunder Punch onto something, and really nothing wants to switch onto anything that Mega Metagross is ever going to do. So I'd say that's probably my best play. He could predict me and go for a Flamethrower, which fair play if he does. I don't think he will though. So we're gonna see a Heavy Slam come out. Yeah, this is gonna do nothing. This is gonna do zero. Yeah, okay. Happy days. So after Mega Evolving, I'm really not scared. I'm really not. Let's just Mega Evolve. Let's click Thunder Punch and let's see how much damage we can do to this thing. I could see him switch out. He could go into Mamoswine, and if he does bring in Mamoswine, then I would expect Mamoswine to either be Focus Sash or Choice Scarf, because, well, especially if he were to leave it in after we switch out. He is going to withdraw. Is he going to go into Mamoswine? He's actually going to bring in the Salamence, which hopefully Intimidate activates now. It does, because we've got Clear Body, which means we can now Mega Evolve and Ice Punch. However, something to consider is that if he does a Flamethrower, is Flamethrower going to knock us out? Is Earthquake going to knock us out? I don't think either will knock us out, to be honest. We could also potentially get a Paralysis with this Sun Punch. No, unfortunately not. Would have been nice. I'm just going to stay and go for Ice Punch, because I don't think Mence is going to Oko us with anything. I really don't. I think Fire Blast would do quite a bit. If he's not Mega, I mean, if he's Scarf, he outspeeds us. If he's Mega, he outspeeds us. If he's neither of them, then we're going to outspeed him and we can knock him out with an Ice Punch. He is Mega, so I would very much expect to either see an Earthquake or a Flamethrower here. I would prefer... I don't know which one I'd prefer, to be honest. But we should live either way. We are going to see an Earthquake. But Metagross's base defense is pretty damn high, yeah. We're going to eat that up and smash it in the face with a powerful Ice Punch, ensuring the knockout on my opponent's biggest threat by far. And the nice thing is we know that he's got Celesteela as well. So that we know that we need to keep Metagross around for it, because obviously Thunder Punch. And I'm very much expecting my opponent to reveal their third Pokemon as well. So we're in a nice position. We're going to find out all of our opponent's Pokemon. My opponent's only going to know 2 of ours. It is, in fact, Mamoswine. Alright. Okay. It could potentially be the ground type thing with Mamoswine. I can't think what it's called. The ground EMZ. I remembered it. I'm just going to make the switch out into Garchomp. Because I feel like Garchomp... Oh, wait, Garchomp got Fire Blast. Maybe I could have kept Garchomp around for the Celesteela, maybe. I don't know. But either way, we're going to bring in Garchomp. Hopefully get a free switch in with Swellow once Garchomp goes down. That would be lovely. As we're actually going to see a Rock Tomb. I'm actually just going to click Fire Blast because on the off chance that my opponent is... I mean, my opponent might not have Thick Fat, we can hope. But there's also the opportunity to get a burn with Fire Blast. And if he switches that into Celesteela, then the burn's going to be... Well, the Fire Blast is going to be really nice. Fire Blast does connect against the Mamoswine. And it actually does around 65%-ish. Which I am actually very, very happy with that damage. He is going to knock us out with the Icicle Spear. But that's not to worry. Yes, he probably has Ice Shard, but I don't think Ice Shard will knock us out from full health. Or at least I don't think it will knock out Swellow from full health. So, let's go ahead, bring in Swellow. I can go for a Heat Wave. I think Specs Heat Wave will be enough to knock out Mamoswine. It will do a hell of a lot of damage to the oncoming Celesteela as well. So, at the moment, I am extremely happy with our position. Extremely happy. It will be interesting to see what the Mamoswine chooses to do. You are joking! Really, game? Really? Really? You're gonna do that to me? We were so comfortable in this game. We were so comfortable. And my opponent has just got incredibly lucky. We were so comfortable. Alright, bring in Metagross then. I don't see Bullet Punch being enough, so we can't go with the 100% accurate move. Ice Punch I don't think will do it. I mean, it probably will. We're going to have to go for Meteor Mash. Oh, I just misclicked. I clicked Bullet Punch. That might have been a horrible mistake. That might have been a horrible mistake. Oh god. Oh no. That was such a misclick. Please, Metagross, come through. Please. Yes. Oh. I just didn't think that'd be enough. I thought Bullet Punch just wasn't quite gonna have the power behind it, and the health bar was moving slowly downwards, and it was just like, please knock it out. It did, fortunately. And we can click Thunder Punch on the Celesteela. Don't think it'll be an Oko, but hopefully Celesteela doesn't have enough in its locker to deal with Metagross. We can hope. Oh, and the Citrus Berry. I think the fact that we've missed that Heat Wave has won him the game. I don't think we live that. I think the Heat Wave miss has won him the game because... Unless we get a crit. We need a crit. We need a crit, Metagross. Come on, dude. Come through for us. Come through. Come through, Metagross! No. It's all over. And, yeah, so... The idea behind that was... Heat Wave was meant to hit... Mamoswine goes down, Celesteela comes out, we get a free Heat Wave on it because Swellow will outspeed it, and then we come in with Metagross and knock it out with Thunder Punch. But no, because we missed the Heat Wave, Mamoswine knocked out Swellow, and it's a good game. Cheers, game. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You couldn't just hit the Heat Wave, could you? You couldn't just hit the Heat Wave. It would have made me happy. Like, we played that game perfectly. We should not have lost that game. But no, 90% accurate moves. Swellow, why don't you just flip and get Flamethrower? If you get Heat Wave, you may as well get Flamethrower. Like, I'm not being funny, you may as well. I mean, it's almost the same move. Almost. That was depressing. That was really quite depressing. I mean, you all saw that. You all saw that. We should have won. We should have won. But that is the game at the end of the day. That is the game. My opponent won on 10% chance as well. 10% chance as well. Raichu, or Alolan Raichu, Whimsicott, Greninja, almost forgot its name, Charizard, Tyranitar, and Excadrill. Okay. I kind of want to lead Swellow. I'm going to find out what's faster, Swellow or Greninja, because I really don't know. I think it's Greninja, but I would prefer to be safe than sorry. Greninja is base 122. Or Swellow might be 126 actually. Swellow might be 126. It's 125. Okay. So we will outspeed it. And I think we'll OHKO it with a Boom Burst. Or we could U-turn if we want to. And to be fair, Swellow can do a lot of damage to anything my opponent wants to lead with. Bar really the Tyranitar, which we can obviously just U-turn out of. He's got very much, like Tyranitar and Excadrill. Neither of them will be able to do too much to Chestnut. So quite tempted to bring that. Also tempted to bring Tapu Koko. I think. Do I want to do... No, because then we activate the Alolan Raichu's ability. I'm going to bring Chestnut. That gives us a massive weakness to what? I guess Charizard will be the weakness, so... Garchomp's a pretty good switch on Charizard. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. We've got the rock move. Unless it's Charizard X, in which case, if we end up switching in on a Dragon Claw or an Outrage, then bye-bye Garchomp. But hopefully that's not the case. Generally, we see Charizard wise in BattleSpot singles, so... Let's see what the opponent leads with. He does indeed lead with the Greninja. And I'm going to hope that he's not used to seeing Swellow, and so he won't know Swellow's speed stat. And we are literally just going to click Boom Burst and see how much damage we can do. Watch this be the one Greninja running bloody Focus Sash. Greninjas don't run Focus Sash anymore. They run Life Orb. I would expect it to be Life Orb, to be honest, because I would think Whimsicott's Focus Sash, so... Let's click Boom Burst and see how much damage we can do. We connect the Boom Burst, and it is a... Of course, it's the one bloody Greninja that's Focus Sash. I called it as well. I completely called it. He's going to go for Toxic Spikes, which is absolutely fine. Actually, that I find that really weird, why you wouldn't just knock me out with a Nice Beam. But okay. I'm going to click Boom Burst again. It's really disappointing we don't just get an OHKO on the bloody Greninja. It's alright though, it's alright. So we can go for the Boom Burst, knock out the Greninja, and, I mean, it's 2 to 3. Yes, he's got the Toxic Spikes down, but, to be honest, it doesn't really bother me that much. It really doesn't bother me. In comes the Charizard. Now, we do obviously have Garchomp in the back, and I'm not too afraid to lose Swellow, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, because we do have Chestnut as well. So, I'm going to stay in and just click Boom Burst. He might be X and go for a D-Dance. He might be Y and hits for the Flamethrower. He is Y, so hopefully we can do some massive damage to this thing. Bring in Charizard and hopefully clean out the rest of his team. Drought activates, that's cool. We're actually in the 1300 range, guys. I just thought I'd let you know. I just thought I'd let you know. Boom Burst goes off. And we do... Oh, that's nearly an OHKO. He's running Rock Tomb Charizard, what? Mate, Swellow is putting in the work! Oh wait, is he going to outspeed us now? He's going to outspeed us next turn, isn't he? Alright, in that case we're going into Garchomp. Apologies for that, Poppy came in the room, and so I had to close the door. He goes for the Rock Tomb. We won't outspeed it next turn, but that's fine. This is a weird set. This is a really weird set. Guys, if you're going to run a bulky Charizard set, go with X. It can run it generally better than Y. I'm just going to sit here and I don't actually have a rock move. Well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? That was a mistake. We are at -1 now, aren't we? Or do I just click Outrage? I'm just going to click Outrage. I was thinking about Earthquake because I didn't know if we were going to be fast or not, because obviously I'm on the Switch and I thought that he might end up rock tombing it. Let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there. So Garchomp putting in some work now. Going to take out the Charizard. Hopefully he doesn't have Whimsicott or Excadrill in the back. He's got Whimsicott. But the nice thing is we know that's not a Sash because we've already seen it on Greninja. And what's really cool about this current situation is that he's going to sub, and we can then bring in we can bring in Swellow. I remember its name. Bring in Swellow, hit it with a Boom Burst, and if you didn't know, sound moves do go through substitutes, so Boom Burst will go through it. And if we're looking at it, I've also got Chestnut, which obviously can't be Leech Seeded, but I don't particularly want to bring in Chestnut into this situation. Alright, I'm just going to let Garchomp get knocked out. It's the safest thing that I can do. He can set up Leech Seed if he really wants to. We've won. Whimsicott will not live a Boom Burst. Looking at how much damage that did to the Y, the Zard Y. And obviously it would have one-shot the Greninja if it wasn't for the Sash. Swellow is going to take out this Whimsicott. Kind of wish we bought Crobat, because Crobat has Infiltrator, so it will go through the sub as well, and we'll be able to give Crobat some love, but we weren't able to do that, unfortunately. But it does look as though we are going to take this game. Although, I'm seriously considering switching out Garchomp just in case we need to Iron Head things. Yeah, let's do it. I'm just going to play it safe, because I should have done this as soon as he set up the sub, really. But I was kind of expecting him just to Moonblast me. And if he wants to Moonblast me now, that's great, because Chestnut goes down. At the end of the day, Chestnut's just not going to be very helpful. It's just not going to be very helpful. He's gone for the taunt. That's cool. I was just going to sit here and Seed Bomb anyway. And this is going to be a long, drawn-out thing. It's going to be a very long, drawn-out thing. Seed Bomb! Oh my god, he's using Protect. Oh, this is going to be horrible. Dude, you lost. Just forfeit. Please, just forfeit. Wait, he's got Taunt, Leech Seed, Substitute. What's his fourth move? Because if he doesn't have an attacking move, then I might as well just bring in Swellow now and just hit it with a Boom Burst. So we'll go for Seed Bomb. We'll get him to use Protect again. He's like, yo, dude, I've won this. You can't beat me. I'm rocking out here with bloody Whimsicott with the sub up, and yeah, I've won. There's no way you can win. And I'm just like, dude, I can just Boom Burst the hell out of your Whimsicott, and you are not living it. He's probably going to Protect this turn unless Chestnut's Taunt goes down. So this could be the opportunity. Okay, the Taunt goes down. No, we're waiting. We're waiting. Yeah, that's the Taunt. Okay. Now, we might actually be able to break the sub at this point. Which would be cool, because then he's guaranteed to set up another substitute. We'll see. Taunt, Sub, Protect, Leech Seed. Yeah, he's complete just stally. You are a dick. You are a grade A dick. That's cool though. It's alright. It's alright. I love how I'm calling him dick, despite the fact I've got a Leech Seed kind of stally Chestnut. It's besides the point. I'm impatient, and my impatience might just get the better of me here, but I'm going to bring in Swellow. And we are going to Boom Burst this thing, and we're going to hope that he doesn't just predict us and go for a Leech Seed. I can see him just setting up a sub though. And the fact that he set up a sub really does give us the game, because now there is no way he's living a Boom Burst. If he were to live a Boom Burst, he would just live it. I wouldn't live it on much, so the fact that he's now taking damage, it's all ogre now. It is all ogre now. Swellow comes in with the Boom Burst. Oh, he's got Protect. Okay, Swellow doesn't quite come in with the Boom Burst yet. Swallow is going to come in with the boom burst in a minute though. Right, protect, cool. Now Swallow is going to come in with the boom burst, and hopefully this game will be over. Watch Game Freak right now change the mechanics and make it so sound moves no longer go through substitute, and I've just been tricking myself this entire time. Yeah. Flipping people asking me questions. Boom burst connects and Whimsicott goes down. Just my dad asked me if the dog was in it. He's all cuddled up in a bed under my desk. But we have taken the win. Swellow, the MVP of this game for sure. Although, to be fair, I mean, we did need to take the hit with Garchomp, but you have to say Swellow the MVP. If we didn't have Swellow I almost called it Crawdon then. If we didn't have Swellow or Crobat, we would not have beaten that Whimsicott. And that's the nice thing about sound moves and the ability Infiltrator. The fact that you can nail those substitutes. And there's nothing those Stally Pokemon can do. So moving into our third and final game of today's episode. Hopefully we can get another win. I would very much appreciate another win. So he's running Rain with Politoed, Kingdra. He's also got the Rain up so that Scizor is no longer Time Sport to Fire. He could probably run Thunder on the Tapu Koko. I could see it being potentially a Scarfed Landorus. And I think the Soldew is banned, so he wouldn't be able to run Soldew on Latios. So it could be Life Orb. No, it's probably Life Orb Koko. Maybe Dragonium Z or something like that on Latias. Not too sure, to be completely honest with you. I think I'm going to lead Tapu Koko. Koko can Wild Charge anything apart from obviously the... although he does have Latias as well, which is a decent switching. Interesting. Interesting. We actually have no Fairy types, which kind of sucks, so Kingdra might be a problem. I'm going to bring Chestnut, because he's got 1, 2, potentially 3 things that are going to hit for hit physically. He's also got Tapu Koko, which is electric type. I mean, I guess it can hit us with a Dazzling Beam as well. Okay, we're going to lead Metagross. We're going to have Koko and Chestnut in the back. And I'm not too confident, to be honest, with this, but I mean, if my opponent utilises the Rain correctly, then they can obviously win. I don't know whether or not they bring on Rain just for other weather. Obviously, I did notice it was a QR code team, so the opponent isn't going to know all the stats of the... Well, I mean, they will know the stats, but we won't know all the ins and outs of everything. So it is going to be the Tapu Koko lead, and to be honest, I would very much expect my opponent to be scared of a potential Earthquake. Does Thunder knock us out on one hit? Probably not. I would say not. I'm quite tempted to bring in our own Koko, to be honest, but I'm going to stay in and just click Meteor Mash, because I think we could do so much damage to this thing if it stays in. It does stay in, and now if he's modest, we'll outspeed. If not, then we don't outspeed, unfortunately. I think if it's modest, we outspeed. He's actually going to hit us with a Volt Switch, so this will reveal the item to us as well, which is going to be really handy. Or not reveal the item in this case, because it wasn't Life Orbs. Or at least I didn't see the Life Orb. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't, I'm just a Muppet. Scizor's going to come in, that's cool. We've got Chestnut on the back to switch in. And we're basically going to be playing the same game as that Whimsicott with Leech Seeds and stuff, so just to be annoying. Just to be annoying. If he has Pursuit, it really sucks. If he does, it's a great play trapping me in, but generally Scizor don't run Pursuit anymore because they're usually Mega with Swords Dance and Roost. He doesn't run Pursuit, that's excellent for us, and we can bring a Chestnut and set up a Leech Seed. And I would expect him to U-turn or Bug Bite, I guess. Are we weak to Bug? I don't know if Fighting resists Bug or not. I'm not actually sure. We do see a U-turn. Okay, that's kind of bad. Fighting does resist Bug. Right, good. Good. I'm happy with that. The U-turn and bolt switching is really quite annoying. I'm not going to lie. It's really quite annoying. We're going to see the Kingdra come in. So that basically tells us it's got Ice Beam. That's... Am I okay with this? Am I really okay with this? I mean, we've got Coco to bring in if Chestnut goes down. I kind of want to keep Chestnut around though. So I'm going to bring in Tapu Koko to take the Ice Beam. We can hit it with a Wild Charge as well, although he will be expecting a Dazzling Gleam, so he'll probably end up going out into the Mega Sizzle. He has opted for the Ice Beam. I feel like... I don't know how many turns Electric Surge has, to be honest. It might have been smarter. Oh, alright, let's go for Wild Charge then, and see how much damage we can do. We've also got Roost on Coco, should we need to do it. But at this stage, I'm okay with not roosting. He's going to withdraw the Kingdra and Gar into his Coco. Maybe he is Scarfed, potentially. And we do go for the Wild Charge, and this will do some decent damage. It doesn't do anywhere near enough. Doesn't do anywhere near enough. As much as I was hoping. And to be honest, I'm semi-expecting a Volt Switch here, so... I'm going to click Roost. We do outspeed him, which is very helpful. And we're going to see Thunderbolt come out. Why is that Thunderbolt doing so much damage? In comparison to our Wild Charge. We've got 167 attack. That could be Specs Coco, you know. I think it's Specs. I'm going to quickly look up what effect the Guardian of Alola actually has, because if it does 75% of the maximum HP, then we can just knock it out with Guardian of Alola. But if not, then... So the target's remaining HP, okay, that's not what we want to do then. Because now he's guaranteed to go for Thunderbolt, isn't he? So, I'm just looking for Wild Charge, and unfortunately we're going to lose Tapu Koko, and we are actually Speed Tied, which sucks even more. Sucks even more, but oh well. Oh well. I could bring in Metagross to this stage and Bullet Punch, although I could see him actually switching and say going out into the Sizzle. No, I'm going to Bullet Punch. Just in case he stays in. And he does actually stay in. And Bullet Punch should be a knockout on Coco, I would like to think. Clearly I have not used Coco enough. I thought Coco was going to be so frail to the point where it would I mean, its defense is like 75 or something like that. So I was hoping it would do a little bit more damage. But this is going to be a loss for the third game of the episode, unfortunately. This Specs Coco just does too much damage to us. It just does too much damage to us. Chestnut for the second game, really just being a bit of a bystander. I mean, surely you just let Coco go down. Well, maybe you wouldn't actually, because if you've got Specs Dazzling in, then you wouldn't want it to go down. He's actually going to go for a Thunder, so I guess if he just knocks us out with Thunderbolt and then comes in with Kingdra and Ice Beams us, then that's fair. So that is going to be Kaputoko. Yep, new name. It's got a new name. It's now called Kaputoko. Tapu Koko goes down. We do still have Chestnut, of course, out on the field battling the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle himself. But we're not living an Ice Beam. We are not living an Ice Beam. I can go for Drain Punch, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. So unfortunately, Chestnut goes down, and that is going to be the game. And that's actually going to be the episode, guys. So that is our 3 battles of the day. If you enjoyed, let me know in the... well, make sure you hit the like button. If you have a particular Pokemon that you want to see do some serious work, let me know in the comments. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we do have some links in the description to the Discord, my Twitter, my Twitch, and my Instagram. And next week I will be in France, so make sure you're following Instagram for cool pictures and stuff of stuff that I'm doing. So, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.